All right, let's go ahead and get ourselves started here. Today we are doing the zodiac signs, Aries all the way down through to Pisces. So we are starting off with the zodiac sign of Aries. I'm live on TikTok and YouTube at the exact same time. So if you'd like to rewatch for your zodiac sign, you can head over onto YouTube to rewatch. Let's go ahead and get ourselves started with the zodiac sign of Aries. And we will see, what does Aries need to know? All right. So Aries, it seems like a lot of communication is wanting to find you. So go out there, connect with people. You may actually be surprised at the opportunities that come forward towards you by you just putting yourself out there. You might find that it is not directly, immediately the communication that you're looking for. Like, oh, you're asking for somebody particular to come forward and then boom, there they are. This might be you just attract communication from everybody in general, and it starts to open the doors so that you can maybe learn how to connect with other people better, learn how to create conversations, learn how to, connect with strangers a little bit more, right? This Page of Swords is a very curious energy. And as you allow yourself to get out there to connect with other people, it actually allows you to learn the skill sets that you need to have to open the doors to your manifestations. So I feel like a lot of communication is going to come forward towards you, and there's lessons to be learned through communicating with these people, through being in these interactions, and it is trying to get you one step closer to your goals. I feel like there is somebody, though, in particular that does want to talk to you, but they are trying to figure out if you're going to be receptive to them coming forward or not. This person might be a little bit more shy, or maybe there's something going on between the two of you that has them in this held back energy. And as you are more expressive and open to having them come forward and having them connect with you, the more you're going to see the doors start to open, the floodgates open when it comes to connecting with them. And it's important that you start off very light in conversation. Don't try to get too serious. Don't try to get too heavy. Just allow these doors to kind of open up in a light, fun, hearted, lighthearted way. And then you're going to see things really shift around and change for like movement and opportunity, getting the ball rolling, so to speak. So Aries, I think that there's a lot of good communication coming forward here around you. And as you allow the opportunity here to shift and change and be receptive to new energy, new directions coming ahead, then more opportunity is going to come forward here from that. I don't know what my dog was up to for a second there. I think she's playing around with her bone. Yeah, I think she's just playing with the bone. All right, let's go on to our next zodiac sign. I can't not write from that far. All right, so the next zodiac sign that we have here is Taurus. No, you can go ahead and rewatch on YouTube. It's already up there. You can go ahead and rewatch. Let's see for the zodiac sign of Taurus to see what is it that you need to know. So Taurus, there is a really interesting combination coming forward here about like, don't resist the energy that's trying to come ahead for you. When we have the idea of the Seven of Wands with this Eight of Wands, it's like opportunity is trying to come your way, but you might be shoving it in the opposite direction. This is, your friend says, let's go ahead and grab a coffee, and you go, no, I don't really want to go out for coffee, I'm just going to stay in. Well, you could have met somebody who could have given you a job at the coffee store, right? You could have met somebody who has the same passions as you, and they invite you to a shared space. You could have met somebody in love in this coffee shop, right? It's like if the directions are trying to open up these doors for you, if the opportunities are trying to move forward, if things are trying to find their way towards you, but you're closing them out, it gets really difficult to allow these new directions to come ahead, or for spirit to find a way to like allow these things to come into your life. So I feel like there is a really beautiful energy that's trying to come forward towards you. But when we don't allow ourselves to get into a place of experiencing these things, when we don't allow ourselves to be open to receiving, it's really hard to get these things to come forward into our lives. It's really hard to find a spot for these things to find us. And so I feel like there is a lot of resistance in your energy here rather than opportunity. And spirit is trying to open up some doors here to allow you to move forward, trying to get you to experience, trying to get you to see, trying to get you to open up to receive. But we need to kind of take more chances. We need to be in this yes energy. We need to be in more of an opportunity focused direction in order to truly see what this is trying to bring forward towards you. So this could say maybe there are going to be some things coming forward from your past Six of Cups to give you this opportunity to try things out in the present moment. So maybe you have a band that you like, or a friend likes a band, and last time this band was in town, you said no, you didn't want to go see them, but now the band's in town again, and now your friend's going to invite you. Now we take the chance. Now we go forward. Now we accept the invitation, right? There could be something going on in that sort of direction where you have this opportunity to revisit something from the past and take the chance on it, instead of looking back and saying, oh, I really should have taken that chance. I really should have allowed that opportunity to come forward. So I see a really good energy coming forward here towards you, Taurus. I think that there's an opportunity for exploration, chances, passions, new directions to come forward in your life. But it comes from you taking the chance to move forward on these things, instead of being in a place that's just going to focus on holding back. So that's what I would say for Taurus. So let's go on to our next zodiac sign. So our next zodiac sign is Gemini. Let us see for the zodiac sign of Gemini. All right. So Gemini, I feel like there is a need to allow yourself to see the opportunities that are trying to come forward towards you and not allow your anxieties to hold you back. So when we get into this energy here, the idea of the Queen of Wands would say that there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of excitement, there's a lot of desirable energy around you. And as you allow yourself to be in this place to experiencing these things, as you allow yourself to kind of be in a place to nurture this energy, more of it is going to come forward towards you. But if you are in a place here where you are going to be thinking about the lack, you're going to be thinking about where something's not working or an opportunity is not really moving forward in the way that you want it to, you're not going to see all the possibilities, right? And that Three of Swords basically comes forward as a place of saying the mountains are not mountains, right? Things don't need to be so hard. Things don't need to be in a place of difficult energy when it comes to how we see it. We can always change our perspective and look at things in a way that we can create growth and opportunity instead of looking at things in kind of a resistant direction. So I feel like there's a lot of good, nurturing, caring energy that's trying to be around you. A lot of opportunity is success that's trying to come your way, but it needs to be nurtured, right? We can't be in a place of thinking about where things are going to be held back. We can't be in a place of resistance when it comes to looking at these opportunities. We need to allow ourselves to be in a place of flow. We need to allow ourselves to open up to receive instead of holding back when it comes to these circumstances and situations. So I feel like there's a lot of good energy that's coming around here for you, Gemini, of opportunities wanting to come your way, new directions wanting to be explored, passions wanting to come forward, but it's going to stem from you taking chances, from you moving forward, for you fighting for the opportunities instead of being in a place that's going to be resistant or focusing on where things are going to be held back. If you allow yourself to look towards the opportunities, then more can come your way. If we're looking at the resistant energy, then we're going to find it a really hard time to see where things can blossom and where things can bloom. So that's what I would say. I'm going to go ahead and close the live down here right now. I just want to fix some things before we go on to the rest of the zodiac signs. So this video will be for Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, and then we'll come back later and do the rest of the zodiac signs.